All right, welcome to Blitz. I'm Brian Carter here at Jefferson High School with some stars for the Lady Dragons who recently were named state runner-up in Class 4A. So girls, congrats, first of all, on an incredible season, to say the least. So Abbey Eison, Ella Parker, and Carter Drake all here with us. Next level talented players. So Abby, we're going to start with you. 33 goals this year, which is a school record. Phenomenal output for you this season. What does it feel like to be able to accomplish a feat like that in your senior year and go out with a bang, going to the state championship game and finishing as runner-up?
It's definitely exciting. My freshman year, I did pretty good, and then COVID hit, so we didn't really have the chance. And then finishing off with that and being able to say that was super exciting.
Yeah, it had to be pretty special to, you always want your senior year especially to go really well. So
yes.
It seemed like you accomplished just about anything you'd want to do. So
yes.
Ella, for you, 21, I think I've got down 21 goals, 16 assists, which is an incredible output as well. I believe a school record on assists. So congratulations on that. What has it been like for you to partner up with your teammates here and others on the team to be part of such a dominant offensive output?
Well, I come from playing defense, like in club, and so coming into high school and getting to play on the other side of the ball was really exciting, and getting to play up top with Abby was really fun because we were like the dynamic duo this year. And so for her to be her senior year and for me to be able to assist a lot of her goals, that was fun and exciting. And then me and Carter on corners, like she would play the ball in and we scored a couple of times off that, so that was exciting.
So just just on the spot here, like would you rather have a game-winning goal or game-winning like killer assist? Which one feels better?
If Abby was scoring, probably assist, but I wouldn't mind scoring either.
Yeah. Of course not, right? We all would. Sorry. All right, so let's go with Carter. 5 goals, 14 assists. Also an incredible output for you. So across the board, 3 of the top players statistically. Talk about the team chemistry, because it doesn't always translate to wins and losses, but typically when we see a team like yours that goes on a streak like you did and go on a rapid tear in the postseason especially, it usually equates to some great team chemistry. Is that fair to say for this group?
Yes, I definitely think from the beginning of the season we did our mountain trip and we had the hashtag from the start, and I think that started off well. And then after the North Oconee game, we all kind of came together more and got closer, and I think that's really what got us to the state championship.
So talk about that North Oconee game. What was it? What was said after that game? And generally speaking, where you got together and said, "Hey, this is not going to fly. We can fix this."
Yeah, I mean, I remember us talking about it, but I think it was just we all wanted it more after that, and didn't want that to happen again.
Absolutely. All right, so Abby, back to you, and it could kind of piggyback off of this, but when did you know that this team really had something special? And I'm talking you knew hey, we have what it takes. We have all the components. Obviously, great coaching in place, and just a great program, great culture to make a run to a state championship.
Probably after our North Oconee game, and then going into our first game, and we won 10-0, and the first half, I think, right? Yeah. And so then after that, we all were just we know we can do this, and we came closer together as a team, and our coaches definitely helped us a lot.
Yeah. And
the team just came together. And
now I know this is a difficult question maybe to answer because you may not even know the answer yet, but what is it when you look back that you're going to miss most about playing here at Jefferson?
Definitely the team and how encouraging everybody was, and just how close we were, because this was the closest that a Jefferson team has ever been when I've been a part of the program.
Yeah.
So
it's been a fun group to watch for sure. Ella, for you, as the only junior amongst this group, you're the only one coming back next year among this trio. So first of all, what kind of excitement do you have in building off of what happened this year and bringing that back next year? And then what sort of responsibility or urgency or weight or what pressure, however you want to define it, do you feel to have to carry that load next year?
Pressure-wise, I would say there's a lot of good talent that we are losing, but exciting that we have 8th graders coming up and 9th graders that are learning their role, and they had this year to kind of learn what they're going to need to do. And so I think those players are going to be able to step into roles that we had, but there's a lot of talent that's going to be hard to replace. But a lot of the girls, after being a part of the team this year and us going so far and them seeing how good this team can be, I think that pushes them to want to be good and start from the start next year, maybe if they didn't until after the North Oconee game. So maybe us starting not taking a bad loss before.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and I love what you said there because it is like a cultural thing. Like when you punch your way through to a state championship appearance, all of a sudden it changes the mentality all the way down to
Right.
the feeder program because then, hey, they did this, we can do this too. So, but also y'all mentioned from the start was kind of the motto. Can you share kind of what that was all about this year? What was the meaning behind that?
We just, like, everything from the beginning of the season, we were like, we need the right mentality, and like every practice we need to know what we're working for. And everyone was like that, but after the North Oconee game, we really came together and we were like, we have the ability to be in the state championship game, and we just came together and we worked so hard and saw a different side of everybody.
Yeah, and y'all played phenomenal in that game as well, taking it to overtime. Carter, getting to a state championship, what in the world does that feel like to step on the field and play for the whole thing?
It didn't feel real at first. Like, back on the bus, like, when we first left Northwest Whitfield, like, I mean, like, it obviously, like, was real, but, like, I feel like everyone on the bus was like, this doesn't seem real. Like, it just didn't seem like it was actually happening. So it was pretty crazy.
And then what about after the fact? I know, obviously, you would want to finish out as state championships, but there's, no need to hang your head with a state runner-up finish. But how did y'all come together after that game?
I mean, I think everyone on the bus knew that we, like, gave it everything we had. So, like, nobody had anything to be, like, sad about.
Right.
And so I think, like, I remember Ella Sellers, like, talking after, and, like, everyone was just, like, sad, but, like, at the same time happy because, like, we left it on the field.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, there's that there's nothing more you could have done, right? So, yeah. All right, so for you two seniors, both of you have the blessing that God's given you to play this game and take it to the next level. So count yourself blessed for that for sure. But you're going, Abby, to Georgia State, correct?
Yes.
Talk about that recruiting process for you. What was it like, and what did it feel like did you love it? Did you hate it? Mixed emotions, and what did it feel like to finally put pen on paper?
It was definitely something. It felt like the longest process ever, just deciding where I wanted to go and then making sure that, like, it was the right fit for me. And because once you sign, you're there. So I decided I wanted to stay close to home so I could come and see my parents and they could come to all my games. And then once I signed, I was just a big relief. Yeah. So, yeah.
All right, so Carter, for you, Georgia College, I believe is where you're going. So same question. What did you enjoy the process? What did you maybe love most about it or hate most about it? And then what does it feel like to know that you're going to be a college athlete?
I mean, I wouldn't say it was, like, bad or good. It was just, I don't know, like, it wasn't awful, but it was, like, stressful at moments.
Sure.
But then at other times it was just, like, what it was. I don't know. But it was definitely a relief, like, deciding and signing.
Yeah. Is there something you felt at home with Georgia College?
Well, I really like the coaches there, and then, like, being close to home, like Abby said too.
Okay.
So.
Well, and then you're up next year probably, I guess. So keep doing what you're doing, and you're going to be playing at the next level as well. But girls, congrats again on an amazing accomplishment being state runner-up. Look forward to seeing what y'all's career does at the next level, and you taking Jefferson back next year.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Go Dragons.
Perfect.
Good.
See?
Y'all were very well versed.
You really were.
Good job.
You surprised yourself.